Okay, so we're not going to be working with full numbers today, or whole number, natural numbers, counting numbers for long division, but we're actually going to be working with decimals. And so I'm going to have the problem 8 and 800ths divided by 2 and 100ths. Okay, so this is what you call the divisor, if this will write, the divisor or divisor depending where you're from, and then this is the dividend. Okay, so the dividend is the number that is being divided. The divisor is the number that's dividing everything by. So what I'm going to do, I can't have the divisor with the decimal, so I have to change it. So if I have 2.01, if I move 2 decimal places over, okay, I end up with 201 and get rid of my decimal, but I can't just do that to just the divisor. Whatever I do, that is not 4. Whatever I do to one, I have to do to the other. So I'm going to have 8 and 800ths, and now when I move it 2 places, it's going to equal 808. So now if I set this up, my new problem is 808 divided by 201. Okay, and if we remember, the first one is in, the second one is out. So let's set this up. I have 808 on the inside of my house, and I have 201. Now, does 201 go into 8? No, that's 0. Does 201 go into 80? No. Does 201 go into 808? Yeah, it goes into 4 times. 4 times 201 is 804. 808 minus 804 is 4. Well, now I kind of need to add some zeros to be able to, let's say, round to the tens place. So I'm going to put a couple of zeros there, then I bring down a 0. Now, does 201 go into 40? No, it doesn't, so that's going to be a 0. So 40 minus 0 is 40, and then bring down the other 0. Now, does 201 go into 400? Yeah, it does. But it only goes into it once. Twice would be 402, and that doesn't actually work. So it goes into 201 times. Now I need to subtract this, so I'm going to borrow a 1 from here, make that 10, make that 9, and borrow that 1. So it's going to be 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 minus 0 is 9, and then 3 minus 2 is 1. So I have 199 left, but I don't necessarily care because I got the 2 decimals to round to the tens place. Now, how we want to be able to draw that decimal, you have to be very particular in drawing because that decimal goes straight up. So now that I have 4 and 100ths as my answer, if I want to round to the tens place, I look right next door, 4 or less, just ignore. So my final answer is going to be 4.0, which equals 4.